This is Spiritual Lifting with V. Let me get your soul swole. Today's topic is invoking. What are we invoking in our lives, in our consciousness, and in our life state? And what are we creating in the world that we are living in? First, I'd like to say thank you to everyone that's been listening. And if you're new to the channel, I have many other videos talking about many other subject matters and topics on the consciousness. And thank you to anyone that has been supporting it. Now, I'm going to start with speaking on invoking. What are we invoking in our lives? Because when we invoke the right things and evoke the right things, we can take ourselves to a much better plateau. In our life, when we wake, thank you, beautiful birds and cosmic dust, for raining down. And thank you, Heavenly Father, for having your hand on me and your spirit in me. When we invoke things in our life, are we invoking despair, heartache, hardships, anger, etc.? Or are the things that we are evoking in our lives and invoking in our lives things that would bring us to joy and harmony and peace and oneness with the universe? Now, if we wake each day and we have a disillusioned thought of the world, or we have old things that have been dragging us down and keeping this feeling that we're never going to be able to break those habits, that we're never going to be able to improve ourselves or take ourselves to a higher plateau, or our situations just won't work right, or somehow that everything is going to constantly fail. Thank you, beautiful sky. When you place your mind state in these realms, you begin to invoke these things into your life. If you want excellence in life and total success in life, we have to begin to invoke and evoke the correct and proper things. We can't get into new situations in our life and then begin to immediately compare or believe that they will be the same as the previous ones, no matter how many times that we've had an experience and gave it a chance, and then the whole experience stumbled and we were proven correct. Because there is that percentage out here in this world that will not do the same, that will not be the same. But let's not miss our gifts of love. Let's not miss our opportunities to really be able to embrace what the universe has given to us and has waiting for us in a beautiful future that is being built for us by invoking and evoking these negative platforms and thoughts. Sometimes we get in these positions where we've done well, we're doing good, we're in a positive mood, we're in a positive manner, we're headed a positive direction. And then guess what happens? Something from the past, something old, whether it's a habit or a way, may slide through the door. Because we are in this physical body and we're not in our spiritual form 24/7. No matter how much we meditate, no matter how much we like to be there, the body needs the spirit to live. So at some point, we are here in this physical form. Well, being in this physical form, that's just it. you are subject to all sorts of things to happen to you, because now you're dealing with the senses. And the senses can make you senseless at times. And you're dealing with emotions, and these are things of the physical realm. These are things that make you human. And when we're dealing with emotions and we're dealing with negative thought patterns, because they all arise in each and every one of us, that's where the invoking begins. What we have to do is start to begin to build the awareness of what's happening, and as I've said on many other occasions, spend as little time possible in that negative space. Allow yourself to recognize and realize what's happening, reassess what's going on, and correct it. And even if you've fallen down that wrong path, for just that split second, for just that day, for just that time, be aware of what's going on, that there is something going on inside and within your energy body. What is the vibration that's being projected? Because sometimes there are many unexpected things. It could be a word, it could be a smell, just one tiny faint thought, passing thought, a time of day that could spark these things that could allow someone to be taken to that negative realm where they're not reaching for excellence or maximizing their highest potential for success. And these little things are what start the invoking. But we must evoke with ourselves and go against this. Again, by having the awareness, correcting it, and then believing on oneself. And then, of course, always turning to the Creator for additional strength. Always turning to the Creator for additional strength. Because when we're in this physical form, we are weak. We are as children. We are as children to this universe. We are children of the Creator. Doesn't matter your belief system. All is everything and everything is all. Energy is everything and everything is energy. If we want to manifest and we want to break free of the illusion in this world, in this universe, then we must begin to redirect our consciousness for excellence and success, and seek the permanence in our life, and do not pass on the things that are presenting you with permanence. Because a lot of times in this life, permanent things will come to you. But when you've been met so many times with impermanence, it's going to be really hard to see through that veil and recognize. But by moving with an open heart and an open spirit, and unconditional love and trust and belief and faith, and moving with the Father's hand on you and His Spirit in you, He will point these things out which are true and the things that are false. But what are you first going to invoke in your mind? One of the things that I often do, and it's constantly all day, is I'm constantly invoking for peace, harmony, happiness, joy, focus, clarity, success. Constantly speaking to the Creator. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive those who trespass against us. How can we not continuously be in this mode. The goal is a fantastically beautiful spiritual life. The goal is what we strive for, perfection. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For the power and the glory are yours, now and forever. And the glory can be yours now and forever. We can be in a constant state of nirvana. But what are you going to invoke into your life and evoke out of your life to allow these things to happen? Because on the trail to nirvana, there is hardship. But these are the things that open the eye, and without the eye being open, we cannot see the path. Without the hardships, we cannot reach the nirvana. Positive and negative, yin and yang, light and dark, in and out, the law of the universe. They must coexist to create the balance. People, we have to love our mind state. We have to love ourself, our spirit, our soul, our physical. Start with the spirit and the body will follow. Feed yourself good, fantastic, beautiful mind food every day. This is not a long one today. But what I will say is, what are you invoking in your life? And what are you evoking out of your life? Because the way that you start the day should be the way that you end the day. And if we start our day in a negative vibratory mode, we still have a chance throughout the day to get in that positive vibratory mode. But it's just going to be a little bit more difficult. Remember, each person is an individual. Each person is not the same. Each person deserves a chance, and you deserve a chance each day. Don't miss out on the gifts of love or the permanence that could be being presented and brought to you in your life by invoking the wrong things into your life. These are a lot of the things that I've had to learn in mine. What energy do you want to draw from? Do you want to draw from the eternal energy, the nirvana, or is it just momentary, complacent, negative energy? Don't pull in your life from ego and pride. Go a little place higher. And today, let's all invoke unconditional love, peace, harmony, joy, focus, clarity, oneness with the universe, love. Shed that light body from within your spirit to without your spirit and onto everyone else, so you may receive the same reflection back. And as always, remember, the children are what's most important. And by invoking and evoking the proper thought patterns and the proper direction, and giving thanks to the Creator with deep gratitude and appreciation. Thank you, Creator. We can all, and we're the past, but by doing these things, by invoking and evoking, we can all be the future. I'll say that one more time. The children are what's most important. But by invoking and evoking the proper things in our mind, spirit, and body, We are the past. But by doing these things, invoking and evoking properly, in a positive vibratory mode, we can all be the future. This has been Spiritual Lifting with V. Peace. Let me get your soul swole.